For a change, we are out of the shed. In fact, we're in the van, in the new van, which I'm going to be converting into a camper van. I've sold the old VW mobile home that I had, and bought a little medium wheelbase, high top Fiat Ducato, and it's actually an ex-BT one, which is strange because I used to work for BT, so quite a coincidence. Yeah, so we have, if I give you a little tour, I have already made some, we've done some work in here. Let's get a bit of light in it. Got no proper light set up yet. Yeah, there was a bench vise there. I've already removed that. Little control panel there for various things. Power socket. There's some racks, some plastic storage boxes, more racks down there. Tea maker, water boiler, water heater. Yeah, some bits and pieces that have just been left in here. Microwave, another power point in there, and there's a battery down here and an inverter, and under there is a little diesel heater, which is handy. Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately that battery is it's just a normal start battery. It's not a leisure battery or anything, so I'll have to replace that. I may or may not keep the inverter. Never had one in the other van. I don't really see that I'm going to have much use for it. We normally stay on sites with hookup, so don't usually run any inverter. Yeah, some more racks and things here. There's a lock-up sort of, I think it's for laptops up there, which has got 12 volt to it as well. Yeah, so yeah, some more racks there. There's a new leisure battery I bought. Yeah, because I want to hook up, because it's got this in here. I want to just hook the inverter up just to see if that actually works, because I can resell that. Little crane, 150 kilo, I think that, yeah, 150 kilo crane there, so that's got to come out. I've already taken the rack out there. Yeah, so whether I will film the complete conversion or not, I don't know. I might just do bits of it, because you know, channel is mainly motorcycles, but and there are thousands of videos on YouTube on how to convert things and insulate and how to convert vans, whatever. So I might just do a little sort of how it's going kind of video, you know, not how to do things so much, but how things are going. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get on and take some more of these racks out, and oh yeah, hook that battery down there, hook that up first and see if this thing is actually working. Yeah, and then I can get that up for sale somewhere. I might get I think I've seen them on eBay anywhere between 100 and 300 quid. Yeah, I think it's quite a film about, so yeah, they don't make a terrible amount of money. I expect they cost quite a bit to have them put in, but yeah, so alright, I will carry on. Right, crane is removed. Just left with a power lead there, 240, and there's also a 12 volt one there, so I probably won't need to buy any cable anyway to do this conversion. There should be plenty in here. I'm obviously going to strip all this back because that's not going to be where I'm going to need it, I suppose. But yeah, at least I'll be able to rerun it, and I've got some conduit as well for it to go in. Yeah, so that'd be handy. A little bit further, all that lot out. Now working on this one down the end here. So yeah, that's proven quite tricky. A lot of these are held in with riv nuts and they're just spinning round as you try to undo them, so that's not helping. But yeah, get there eventually, I think. And there's that one out. They're starting to disassemble it. Got to take them to bits because I've not got a lot of room to put anything. So yeah, having to strip them right down to flat components so I can store them and see what I'm going to do with them after that. Although these ones this side, might use some of them in the shed. Quite good little storage units. These ones, the workbench. So that might all be quite useful there to reuse that. Now making a start on this side. Really taking some of these boxes down, which I'm going to definitely reuse them in the workshop or in the shed. That'd be very handy. It's actually probably store. That's just a really good system. That's almost all the fixings that come across so far. All these little fixings there, they're all T30. So you know, you can keep the same tool, same bit in your screwdriver, or in there, you know, in the electric screwdriver there. Yeah, ain't got to keep changing bits. Just go along and loosen everything off. The only thing is, I've come across some of the riv nuts where they've been done up a little bit tight. Start to spin in the socket, but I've just managed to grab them with a pair of nippers behind, and managed to get everything undone so far. Yeah, that one is old. It's just standing loose. That's ready to come out. Don't know if I'm going to have a use for that or not, so that might have to go down the scrappy, or down the tip. Scrap metal. Yeah, oh, water heater. Yep, got that off. That can go in the shed and all. I don't think I'll be using it in the conversion. But yeah, so starting to get there. Little bits and pieces coming off. This main unit here, I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. That's quite a big unit. That's a nice workbench and everything, but that's not, where do I put it? I've really not got a spare space in the shed really, which is a bit unfortunate. So don't quite know what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, I'm gonna just stripping it down for now. That's the main thing. Get it all out. Yeah, all coming along nicely. Yeah, coming along. Got that top deck rod shelf off there. Just disconnected some of these electrics. Not actually, battery is not connected at the moment, so that's perfectly okay. Yeah, so there's another one up there to do, little 12 volt outlet there to take off, and then I can start having a look and see how this is going to come off. The only drawback is I'm going to lose my little handle at the back for getting in easy. Yeah, but yeah, it's got to come out. So yeah, that's that complete part out there. Now you've just got this bit to deal with. So we've got the diesel heater there, and all the auxiliary fuses, and battery and inverter and all the relays up the end there for the system. Yeah, so release some more of those cables. I've got all these loose just hanging at the minute. Once I've got everything out, I can then sort out what's going to be reused and what isn't. Yeah. Have a go at this one now. And there's another section out. That is hard work. There's a lot of screws to undo. So many trays and things to take out. And yeah, interesting. That bracket there, end of that bracket, you can see right in the middle, right there. That's actually cracked. Yeah, that's a bit of a stress fracture there. Yeah, so that's a little bit of a failure point. Although the rack weren't moving at all anyway. They're pretty solid, just being bolted to the floor on this. I've got this sort of runner down here. This rail, they're bolted into one side, freestanding at the back. Yeah, I have took the battery out now. I've just put some charge into it. That is taking the charge. That was down to about 8.5 volts, so whether that'll hold anything or not, I don't know. But, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you can see the heater there better than the fuse box. Right, onwards. So just out the end panel now. Obviously got to sort that lot out first. See what I've got to disconnect and what I've got to leave. Need to work out what exactly is going where, and find the battery connection, and then just picking up the feed from the alternator. So I've got to yeah, look into all that, but looking a lot better now. Got that out. Yeah, once all that is out, bulkhead will be the next thing. Oh, and that little safety box up there, that's got to come out as well. Up the top there, see that? Yeah, so coming along. Got a bit carried away there and took all that lot out. The only thing that's remaining is the heater and the wiring for that, although there's no feed to it at the moment, so that's not working at the minute. Although I have tried it, it does actually work, which is good news. So that is probably going to have to stay there, because obviously all the inlet and the exhaust everything drops out the bottom of there through a hole in the floor, and the fuel. So yeah, I'll have to stay in that position. I'll have to be under a seat or something, I reckon. Yeah, I've got the safety box out of there, the lockable cabinet box, that's out. Just got one more bracket to remove off this bit here. One more shelving bracket. That had cracked as well, that in the same place. That must just be where they fail. That one, it's gone there at that end. It's a bit strange, but I've just got some ends which will go into the old fuse box. I think they're all for, I've got tracer wires, but I think they're all for these lights already in here, which obviously I'll have to take all them out anyway. And there's a couple of power points here under there, so I'll have to strip all that back. Only problem is the beacons, got beacons up there in each corner. Yeah, so I'm going to have to leave them. So that's that. Oh, there is. Oh, that's handy. I just unclip it and just leave that for now. Yeah, disconnect those. Yeah, so next thing will be bulkhead, and once that is out, that'll be a trip down to the scrappy, get rid of that. That metal, that unit there, that's going to go as well. And there's a couple of odd bits which are not really useful to me. I say some of the shelving I will reuse in the shed, but yeah, it's starting to look a bit bare now. But yeah, carry on. The bulkhead is removed. That's one heavy piece of metal. Right, scrapyard. Next thing.